Hi, good morning. I'm so excited to pull from the energy today. Today is game day. And I've been really anticipating. It's kind of funny because I woke up today and I was like, well, what if we just stay in today? What if we just stay in today? You never just hype yourself up so much when it actually becomes time to, go and be like, well, the idea was nice, but I really am going to show up today. I am. I really want to. It's later in the day. Like last time, it was really early, like 3 in the afternoon. But I have energy. We clock out normally very early. It starts at 7. But I'm gonna participate. I give myself chugos juices. I swear I do. It's just honestly something I thought about today when I woke up. I was like, well, I'm feeling like I just want to stay inside, but I could just do that throughout the day because the party don't start till later, literally. But we're gonna actually pull from alignment and see what's going on. Honestly, I just wanted to bring that to the attention because like you might feel the same doggone way, But the show will go on and it will be lovely. We're gonna see where the mind is at. Speaking of wanting to have a delay. Speaking of wanting to have a delay. It wouldn't have been delayed. I would have cut the TV on here. I don't really watch TV. I'm not really a TV person. The right view. Your mind is on the right view. But in the mind is headed to the right livelihood. Highs. Highs. That's perfectos. But the mind is on the right view and is headed to the right livelihood. That's great. That's really great. And it's red base. And it's red base. But who is this? Right effort. And right effort is in reverse. No, I'm selling the cards the wrong way. Okay. Everything is good. It's all good in the neighborhood. But as I was saying, I really don't watch TV. If I'm watching TV, it's for a certain reason. There's a lot of messages in there that I need to go check. Time to go check voicemails. So I'm tuned in. But other than that, I'm not really into watching what they call program TV, even though everything is program TV to me. Like, I just spent all day, pretty much yesterday, checking out my community base. And to do that, I have to use a programmed aspect because we always send our workout and events. Like a lot of aspects that I checked up on was like from 2 months ago, but it's actually displaying within my energy now or things that I will stumble across later. That'd be the intriguing part of how our energy operates. But for me, I feel like that's the same aspect. It's something that I have to go and tune into, and vice versa for other aspects. So it comes off like a programmed aspect, something that just have to happen, but it's already strategized and planned, if that makes sense. But I guess that's just another perspective when it comes to people saying I don't like programmed TV. There's something you tuned into that was already strategized for you that you're going to enjoy and it's going to benefit you. Okay. Okay. Hi. Got sarcasm behavior today. I could tell already. It's sarcasm. It's honest, but it's like really. It's sarcastic. I can tell it within myself today. I got sarcastic behavior. It's just the way I give honesty sometimes. It's honest, but it's just like I can make it a playful. Just like what I just did. Even though what I said was a true statement, it's just I know myself and I know when I'm being sarcastic. And I ended that with a sarcastic note. And the universe got for us the law of gender and it's red. It's going with livelihood. That's funny. The law of gender. I really wants to. Last time, I was so happy because this is back to game aspect. It is game day, so a lot of highlights is going to be within game day. I always thrive during game time and holiday time. It's just my go time, even though it's good. I mean, even though it's red base, it's like stop. No, not for me. I'm dipping through. I thrive. But at the end of the game, they always have the player who stood out the most. I caught that part, and I was so happy because what he actually said was speaking of um, positive, making positive changes throughout the week to come back better. If you don't make no type of progress throughout the week, expect probably not to win the next week. So I thought that was so great, and I feel like this is that same type of energy. Who's going to stand out? So that's why I'm actually looking forward to the game. But as I was saying, I had to go back and rewind a little bit. I got to watch a little bit of the game. They were sending out messages, like where you can see highlights of the game, like keeping track of the score, which I thought was so great. Oh, I thought it was so great. I was so geeked. I want to say I felt like a kid in the candy store, like, yes, Jesus, how lovely. It made me feel connected, honestly. It was great. Um, and then they had like little videos, like snaps of it, where you can like catch it on YouTube, which was even better. But that's just something I wanted to touch on. But within me seeing like the last 2 minutes, I cut the last 2 minutes of this where I started receiving like the notifications from my awareness. They might have been sending it before that, but I caught it like within the last 2 minutes of the game, the fourth quarter. And I got to actually see like the star player, like who stood out and how they talked to the coach. And I always get excited about the main person, on the team who get to speak. How they speak, it'd be so important to me. And he was just so calm. It was like, were you even on the court, sir? Because you're just so calm. You ain't out of breath or nothing. You just big and stocky and just ready to speak. But what he said was great, honestly. I was like, I even took little notes for myself. I wrote it down in the text message to myself. I said, progress throughout the week. Because I thought that was so important, Even though I still got to still work on it, it's just, I loved hearing it. I felt like that was like the cherry that was needed. Because it's a true statement, Just because you perfectos or think you're perfectos don't mean you can't make progress throughout the week for the next game. Like I just won. I've been winning and winning and winning and winning. I ain't gonna never lose. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go to the 12th house and see what house is influencing this energy. And once again, 12th house is up top. Who's at the bottom? 8th house. Stand out. Ooh, Jesus, that's a lot. We gonna rock with it though. We got the first house, your aspiration and ambition. In the 11th house, I can see what it is. It's translate and identify your oneness. Then 12th house popped over where I can actually see is your senses. I can line these up really quick. I gotta take a look at this. Seems to be important. There go 10th house, 9th house, and 4th house. Very intriguing. Balance is a balance. Your aspiration is going with your 10th house. That's a perfect balance. Your portal is teaching, but it's in reverse. And my stomach is starting to grumble, Jesus. It's time to eat. Your 7th house. Your oneness represents the foundation of life. Today's going to be a smooth sail. It's bloodline based. It's a balance. So I with the right livelihood. It's your aspiration or ambition. I want to say it's aspiration for sure. Had to explain that one again. Explain that one again. Aspiration. You're on the court. You're putting in the work. Like, let me say, sure I say aspiration and ambition. Aspiration and ambition. Ambition, you enjoy and the reaps of who are putting in the work. Like for me, I think it'd be ambition today because I'm just going and just pom-pomming, but I do believe in what I'm showing up for. I look I like sports. I'm a really active person, which you probably wouldn't believe it. Just if you're just a new tuner into me, you know, you think I'm more of a probably lazy person. Just I don't know. I don't know. People have different perspectives on situations. You might just look at me and think, "Why would I think you're lazy? You look strong. Like you probably work out a lot." I know, right? I know, right? Because you actually see me. You see me because that's really what I should be doing. It's something that I really do enjoy doing. It's just in the moment lessons call for other aspects. And for me to actually, as I always say, it might sound like I'm making an excuse, but it's literally the truth. Each time I try to do it or anything other than focus, I have to stop and go and focus on something else. It's just like, I don't know. I'm trying to give an example. You're cleaning something and you got kids and they just keep coming to you and you have to stop what you're doing and do that, or the phone keep ringing. You have to go enter it, or you just, oh my God, my phone won't stop ringing. That's how my mind be when I'm working out. It's like I'm receiving so much that I can't focus, or I need to just go rest, or spirit be having me have to go meet people. Like I be having to literally, my day sometimes literally just aligns to me finding a person that spirit told me I was connected to. Gave me a whole message for this person, and my only thing was to go find them, which means I had to stay true to myself in my guidance, that they were going to lead me in the right direction to stumble into them. You got on this bus for this reason, you was on this street for this reason, everything falls into place. And that's been like my storyline for like the last something. I don't know, I can't even say last something. That's been my story for a little minute, is spirit connected me to people, but me having to stay true to find them. That's been intriguing. But sometimes it literally just be one person. My whole day was around to just meeting you. That's be intriguing sometimes. But it's building trust with my guidance is really, really important for me and them, honestly. But that's the energy, you guys. I feel like I only gave you guys a lot of extra cherries on top and sprinkles when I didn't plan on putting all that on there, but I feel it was needed. Definitely part with the right view. That's where the mind is at. And the mind is headed to right livelihood. That's so important. And you got the 10th house, the first house, the ninth house, the 11th house, the 4th house, the 7th house, and the 12th house. I kind of want to put those in order really quick before I wrap this up. To see what houses we skipped over. We went from first house to 12th house. It's just, if we're on the court, I'm thinking of basketball and stuff. I know it's football season, but I'm about to get the line like I know all the plays on the court. I mean, I still want to say the court, on the field, to give out those type of navigations. I'm a baller. I like basketball. I played basketball. I know those terms and phrases. I know those terms and phrases. But anywho, seriously, you're on the court. All the shots are made. If half court, a full court, it's perfect. All from the first house to the 12th house. That's all I want to see. What is in between this? Like, what got skipped over? This is perfect. And if we do use this on field form, it's a great day. That's why I look forward to seeing the star players, how they operate, because this is going to be perfect. For sure. So let's see what houses. What was irrelevant, because you hop straight to 12th house, and this feels like on the court. All the shots are just made. Like, whatever that progress, whatever, if they made any adjustments or anything, it's perfect. It's going to be perfect. It's going to be perfect. Seriously. And it's the last three that's the perfect, starting from the first. So I want to say it's a star player, but if you go on the backwards aspect, it'd be 10th house. It's going back to the first house, then 11th house, then the 12th house. Those in perfect order. We got scrambled up here. You skipped the second house, and the third house, and the fifth house, and the sixth house. And then it's in the dark. Ain't none of this in the dark. This is a lot of standing out energy. That's amazing. I see why I've been so excited all week. I couldn't wait for the day. This shouldn't be a boring game at all.